what I'll do is I'll record this for you and I'll send it to you so you can just stick it at the start because it's a bit like a rule bit.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Alright, so a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey there guys, my name is SM Viper. I'm not Happy Bread, which you've noticed, but what we're doing is that we're playing a homebrew version of Dungeons & Dragons now. This is one of my friends' campaigns. I really enjoyed it when I played it with them, so I thought I'd come bring it to you guys. Now, unlike normal Dungeons & Dragons, you don't have a character for this one. You are just your own imagination. You're not a certain race. Well, you can be a certain race if you want to be a certain race. You can be anything you want. You can... God, you can do X, Y, and Z. You could be a half-open wardrobe, you know. It's whatever you want to do. Now, the main rules you need to focus on for this one is the dice rolls. Now, instead of using a lot of dice, we're only using one dice. We're only using a d20. The numbers you need to watch out for are the number 1, which means that you've failed miserably, and the number 20, which means that you've done the impossible. Now, what I do want to see from the players is the second somebody rolls a 20, I want to see them lose their shit.
But no table flipping.
Oh, no, fuck it. Flip the table if you want.
Yeah.
Like, flip the table when someone rolls a 20, you know? I'll be rolling for the NPCs off camera with my own physical d20.
Okay.
But I will not lie. If you want to see proof of the number, I will post it on the Discord. I will even put it up on the screen. So, without further ado, here is the homebrew D&D adventure, the 4 tents.
The 4 tents?
Yes.
Sounds a bit gay.
You're a bit gay.
You can just spawn a d20 yourself.
Okay, you know what? Just
He
because you guys...
he likes his dice.
I don't care. You can do it offline if you want.
I just like bouncing the dice. That's really
Yeah,
fun.
I can see that, Nessa.
Yeah. I
don't
just
know
press
how you
R
do
on it.
But... Oh.
I haven't done this. How do we do this? Why is mine not bouncing? Mine's just going up and down.
You just click it, so we wait.
If you-
Is it just R?
Pressing R. If you press R on it, and like you press R on it like mid-air, you can just keep bouncing it. Just have really good catch. Welcome to D&D!
Yay, D&D!
Right. So, the first bit is...
Yes.
Let's think of some things for your characters. Just little bits, like your names and what you are.
Okay.
So, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go. I always tend to go first, don't I?
Okay, so you're pink.
Yes.
Right.
Pinku.
What is your name? Tell us a bit about yourself, and what are you?
I'm Bread. I am Bread. The answer works same for the both the question. Hey, Bloodshot, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. I was born in an oven. I will die in an oven.
Okay. Don't say that.
You'll die in the oven and then you don't need to be cremated anymore.
Precisely. There we go. That is all.
That's all we're talking about here.
Okay.
I'm currently eating fish.
Yum.
I'm serving fish.
Yum. Realness. Yum.
What sort of fish?
Just cod.
Oh, that's nice.
Call of Duty. Oh.
Is it battered? Oh, cool.
Well, breaded.
I don't like breaded cod.
Breaded.
See, you lost me there. You lost me. I only like battered cod.
It's awkward how you don't like breaded when you are bread.
Yeah, I know. That is a bit awkward. But, you know.
So, you're bread, and you are bread.
I'm Bread, I am Bread. The things about the oven. Yeah, that's about it for me, to be honest. My character doesn't have much depth in this one.
Okay. Who's going next? This will be the turn count, by the way.
I can go next.
Catch you later, Evan.
Zafira.
Yeah, I'm Savira. I think I will be called that because I hate mixing up names. So I'm Savira. Yay! I think I want to be a bard.
A bard.
I
Vanessa,
want to have a
what's your name?
lute. I want to have a lute and go around and play.
Thank you.
That sounds fun.
So you're a bard. What's your name?
Yep. Savira.
Just Xavier.
Same name. Yeah, same name.
Xavier bard. What did you play?
A lute.
The lute.
The loot.
Not a problem. And then last but not least, we have Vanessa.
Hi.
Now,
Hi.
what are you? Where do you come from?
My name is. No, it's not Vanessa. I'm someone different. Right. Okay. Okay. My name is Ching Chong.
Ching Chong.
Ching Chong.
Okay.
Okay.
I am. No, Christina, please. Can you not? It's my hand. All right. Okay. Right. I am Apache Maddie, which is a thing from Overwatch. Just saying, it's a squishy squid.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a patch of mud.
Oh, okay, that too. I'm like part of that as well.
You're a patch of Murray that's covered in mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, I'm actually just a claw machine. To be really fair. Like,
Fuck yeah.
I have plushies. And also packets of ramen. And sprinkled with, like, the ramen flavoring.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a claw machine. But I have, like, all your desired needs. You know, I can just claw machine something out. Like, anything you need. Just say,
Okay.
yep. I'm called Jing Jong.
Muddy man. Fuck's sakes, like it.
So now, to start off, to give you an idea of what this world is that you guys have no idea where you are.
Okay.
Woo!
You don't know each other either. All
Woo!
you can remember is you were just going about your daily lives, and you saw a massive white flash, and then you woke up here.
Oh, white power.
Huh. Okay.
We're not in Charlottesville. Enough with the white power shit.
So we
Anyway.
just wake up and we don't know each other and we don't know where we are.
Hmm.
So basically the hangover.
Yeah, we basically are, aren't we?
Yeah.
You look around. What you see a lot of other people like this, and you're all wearing kind of white robes.
Oh, you
Okay.
join the cult.
That doesn't sound good.
Now, as you look around, you can't see anything for miles and miles. You just see horizon. You can there's actually some points where if you look straight ahead, you just see the curvature of the earth.
Oh, bring me the horizon.
Ooh.
Okay. Will do.
What about the band?
You
Oh,
just said the horizon, so okay.
I heard they're breaking up.
yeah, they are.
I think I heard that off of you, though, so
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
It was me.
there
I
we
think that
go.
was the same as me too.
But yeah, all you do see, however, is that you see a big wall of rock,
Oh, the poop rocks.
Are we in China?
and in the distance you see a table.
Oh.
Now, as you guys start to walk closer,
I don't know how I walk with my claws, maybe. I don't know.
you roll. You just kind of waddle. You see that a lot of other people are going towards this table, and you see behind the table there's a lot of other stuff. But what you can see most prominently is a statue.
Oh.
And this statue is of what looks to be a human
Oh.
with both arms in the air, looking up, wearing a crown and a robe.
Okay.
It sounds like a cult of some kind.
Next, just below the statue, you see 4 tents. Each of them are different colors. The first tent is
Oh! I accidentally drew a line. I thought that was a crab.
okay.
The first tent is what?
So the first tent is a bright fire red.
Okay.
Now you can hear in the distance lots of shouting. Kind of like it sounds a bit like a crowd cheering.
Yeah.
And sounds like it's coming from this red tent.
Wait, hold on. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you went silent.
Tents?
Hello?
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 You-
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. I guess you
Yes,
only wanted
but
to
you
speak to
have-
me then.
You're cutting out sometimes. That's it.
Yeah. Keep going silent. Completely silent.
Brrrah,
Bro, bro, bro.
brah, brah, brah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, you see in the distance, like I said, you see the big red tent. Across from it, you see a yellow tent. Now, it just looks like an ordinary yellow tent. It's got some flails on it. You see some stuff kind of piled up in front of it, but you don't see much. You see the blue tent just behind the yellow tent, and you see a few people just kind of around it. But there's nothing really special about that tent. And then you see the green tent, and the green tent's not like a bright green, it's like a sickly type of green.
I'm colorblind.
Can you tell which tent is which, Vanessa?
Yeah. No. Oh. I'll
Go
go
ahead.
with it. Yeah, it's fine.
So, Vanessa,
hmm
red,
Yeah.
yellow,
No, I just don't know which one's yellow.
this one.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
one that's next to my name.
Okay, that's fine.
And then the green tent's down next to my name.
Yeah.
And you see, unlike the other tents, this tent has all of the sides of it lifted up, so you can see right through the tent. You see a lot of kind of what looks like beds, split with curtains. It looks a bit like a hospital wing.
Oh.
So,
Which tent was that?
the green one.
Okay, you keep cutting out from time to time, so it's a bit hard.
Green. Green.
Gareen.
Yes, yes, I
E.
heard you.
G-R-E-N.
And yes, I
The
heard
opposite
you now.
of red.
I think you need to remember to speak clearly so your mic picks you up.
I'm speaking fine. Anyway, you know what I'll do? I'll just like... There. My mic's now right in front of me.
Go.
So, who is going to be the first person to walk up to the table?
I will walk to a table.
Red's first. Red can walk
Okay.
first.
Spread, Todd along.
Off,
So-
off I go. I'll bring my dice down.
In front of you
Yes.
stands 3 men and 1 woman.
Okay.
The first man is wearing red.
Mhm.
This guy is fucking massive.
Thank you for your follow. I want to masturbate. Hopefully you're well today.
Well,
So the guy's fucking massive. The guy in red is huge. Yeah.
sorry, did you just say you want to masturbate?
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, I heard I want to masturbate.
Oh, it's worth reading, isn't it? I always want to masturbate.
But
It's
yeah,
true. I want a masturbate. I want to masturbate. Do you want to masturbate? I want to masturbate. I think we do like. I think that's what we're here for. Anyway, the guy in red is absolutely huge. I want to
Yeah.
masturbate.
he's built like a tank.
Yeah.
And you see on his side, he has a huge huge dagger. And like to put it as well, this dagger is so big that on him it's a dagger.
Really?
For you, it's a full-out sword.
Mm-hmm,
Fucking hell, so
really?
he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Now, what type of dagger are we talking about here?
Not the type of dagger you want, Vanessa.
A sexy dagger.
Yeah, it's got a naked lady on the top.
Ooh.
Up there.
Standing right next to him is another guy, but he's near enough the complete opposite.
Yeah.
He's a scrawny, small. He doesn't look very confident either. It kind of looks like he's kind of just, he doesn't want to be there.
Okay.
Someone that wouldn't win something in the claw machine.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I know what he's like now.
And the fact that he's standing next to the guy in red just makes the guy in red look even bigger.
Nice.
Next to them, you have the man, no, not the man,
Not the man.
the woman,
No.
the woman in yellow.
Oh,
Okay.
you assumed the gender. Oh.
Woman in yellow.
Now the woman in yellow, she's average build. You can see kind of like a bit of kind of like auburny red hair kind
Ooh.
of coming out of her
No, I do like red hair.
robe.
It's awesome.
She
isn't it?
has a satchel with her, like a over the shoulder satchel.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's full with books. It's crammed with books.
Cool.
And the fourth person you see is
Oh, is she
Another-
fuckable? Is she like? Is she hot? You know, she got it going on.
Yes, if you want to,
I'll roll for it.
You'll roll for it. Okay, we're gonna roll to see if she's fuckable. How hot
9.
is she? She's a 9 out of 20.
So she's nice body, terrible face.
Ugh, no.
But her personality.
No, she's a 9 out of 20. Roll for her personality as well. We'll see what her personality is. She's a 9 out of 20 of looks.
Another 9 for her
Jesus
personality.
Christ, she's just quite an average.
So she's quite shy. She just likes kind of stay by herself, read her
This
books.
is the average girl.
This is. We've made her
Mhm.
just a small town
And
girl.
then on the other end of the table, you see the blue. Now, blue, you're not sure if it's a guy or a girl.
Oh.
You don't know. All you know
Mhm.
is they fucking stink
Oh.
of like,
Hmm.
like it's not a bad smell, but it's like when you burn too much incense.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an overpowering smell,
Okay.
and you're just kind of like, oh, oh fuck.
So they're a dirty hippie.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So who's gonna follow Bread up to the table?
I guess I could go, yeah.
Dude.
You're gonna go?
The
We-
claw
yeah.
machine and the bread.
Slinky, yeah, we totally did just roll for her personality.
Okay, I'll come.
Your room smells like that. Man, I have loads of incense up
No,
there.
you're gonna
I need to light some more,
stand there.
dude.
Yeah. Okay. Now, one thing you've started to notice round is that everybody you see seems to have some kind of deformity.
Oh, God. Even the small town girl living in a lonely world?
Yeah.
So we just joined a
So-
cult that's pretty much
You see, the thing is, you can only see kind of half of their faces right now. They're kind of facing away, like kind of looking towards people. There's still people in front of you. They're still talking to people.
Yeah.
but these ones are just catching our eye,
Mm-hmm.
like special,
Mm-hmm.
extra special.
Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of deformities are we talking about here?
So the guy in blue,
He smells extra smelly.
but you see he also has a huge tail, and it's like a hairless cat's tail.
Oh.
I wouldn't
It
say
just kind
step
of
grandma counts as
Flops about
I
with no
wouldn't
hair.
say it does.
It looks kind of ugly.
It's fine.
The big
The
guy.
big guy in red.
Guy.
Tail I can deal with.
You see, with the big guy, the top of his legs are just, they look diseased. They look incredible. Like they're black. They've got pus pellets.
Oh, that's worse.
They've it's got like weird things, and that's going all across top of his legs and down to the bit of the bottom of his legs.
Girl needs
It doesn't look like it's causing him much pain, but it doesn't look like it's enjoyable either.
Maybe he got like legging rash from like hitting the gym too much.
Maybe he did get legging rash. Maybe he did. Maybe that's what happened.
As the girl in yellow kind of turns, it doesn't look like she's got that much wrong with her.
This music's got too happy. Okay.
It doesn't look like she's got much wrong with her at all. And the guy in green, you can't really see what's wrong with him either. So you don't really know what's going on with the two in yellow and green.
Disabilities are visible.
She has pussy tits, and he has a pussy dick. I bet you. Fucking bet you.
Are you gonna volunteer as tribute to find out?
No. No. I'm not getting that far. Not again. I'm not being fooled by pussy tits again. That'll be the
Again?
third time this week.
They were nipples, but they weren't. They were just giant zits.
Oh, that's grim. But I love it.
Okay,
Right, so,
so
what do we do? What are we looking for?
I guess
Next.
we should walk up to the table.
You hear the guy in blue say next.
Oh, shit, okay.
What are you guys gonna say? Who's gonna talk?
Brady, you're first.
Okay. Hello there. Where the fuck are we?
Why would you care? You're in nowhere. And everywhere. You're here, but you're not.
Are we dead?
You might be.
I don't even know
You
if
might
I
not
can
be.
be alive, to be really fair. I'm not plugged in.
At the end of it all, are we really alive? Are we really here?
This is a cult.
Yeah, is a fair question, but is this a cult?
No, this is not a cult. Don't worry.
Do we get a free personality test?
Well, if you might find out later on.
How
So
how do
what
we get home?
happens now?
What happens now?
No,
You
ask
see-
his question. Answer his question first, please.
What was your question again? Sorry.
How do we get home? What the fuck is happening with my computer? Sorry.
Yeah, how the fuck do we get home? Where's the way out?
You're just going to have to wait and see.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm at the DVLA office, aren't I? Oh, for God's sake.
What I want you guys to do right now is I want you guys to roll that d20.
Okay.
Okay. It will
Oh,
take a while
damn.
for me because my computer is fucking up.
Whoops, mine went flying all across the board. I bet I've rolled shit. I always roll fucking shit.
My back.
What did I just get? Did I get a 9?
Guys,
Yeah?
I rolled a 20.
Did you? Did you?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Well, that was a fun game.
Able foot.
Right, what the fuck did I
Able
just...
flip.
You
Who
actually
did that?
Yeah, who did that? Twice as
I
well.
did the second
So-
one.
8. I got an 8, but you got a 20.
You got-
Holy fuck.
Okay,
15.
so
Yes.
at this moment, the sun goes from like a yellow to like a deep blood red.
Oh, they.
Ooh.
My
Thank you,
favourite
Time.
colour.
Thanks for the stream. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you later, man.
At that moment, your robes start to disintegrate, and it's like they're decaying in front of your eyes.
Oh.
What the fuck?
At that moment, you see you guys are also deformed.
Oh, damn. I mean, it
Oh,
can't really go
not
much
again.
worse than a claw machine.
Oh no, I'm a claw machine.
Oh, well.
Vanessa,
Yes.
you look down and you see they're
My
not.
plushie's gone.
No,
Oh,
you have human legs.
oh no.
Your worst nightmare has come true.
Oh. Are they hairy?
roll for me.
I'm taking my...
Is it one?
They are
Oh, bollocks.
they are the fucking hairiest things on the planet.
Oh, well done. How can
Like,
you go
hold
from
on.
super good to
Yeah,
super bad?
Like worse than my legs.
See, I was hoping it was a claw machine with like really sexy legs.
No, you're a claw machine with really fucking hairy legs.
Uh,
Yeah.
Brad,
Yes, hello.
you look down to see you've got some kind of mold in an X shape going across the front of your torso. If bread has torso.
If bread has torso. A philosophical question indeed.
But you see like a big X
That's fine.
across you, and it's
Okay.
like mold.
I've had mold before. We'll get over it.
Zafira, you two also
Yeah.
look down, and you see
Yeah.
it's not like you have legs, but what they're replaced with is you don't know what animal it is, but you have animal legs.
Ha.
Okay.
Animal legs.
It looks like a mixture of lion and goat. They're
Okay.
incredibly thin, but you have like lion paws.
You need some leg day,
This
and I
is
need some meat.
very strange.
You really do. And I just need a cream.
At this moment, the guy in red just starts laughing. Just not like in an evil way, kind of like in a like he's finding this hilarious way.
Ah.
What are they?
He's like, he points at bread. You have mold.
Moldy bread.
You will not survive.
Oh. Oh, fuck you then.
Continuously laughing. At this moment, the green guy looks over and goes, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Please don't mind him. He's a nice person. At that moment, the guy in red slams down his hand and goes, "Nobody asked you to talk." It's clear that
I am the Terminator.
They're in a bit of an abusive relationship, aren't they?
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, are they a gay couple?
No, they're not. It's kind of clear that they don't. It's not like they don't like each other, but the person in green is very, very scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Admit.
the person in yellow just not giving a damn, just just okay.
Yeah, she don't give a fuck.
Just At this, the person in yellow comes over and goes, "You'll need these," and hands you over what kind of feels like cards.
Mhm.
And you see in these cards there are 2 squares and kind of like dotted lines on the back. She goes, "You'll need 2 of these stamped by the end of the day. Go on then. That's all the context you get.
Right.
Okay.
So what's your next step?
I think we should go
Well,
explore the
the
tents.
fourth guy is awfully quiet.
Oh, good point.
Which one?
Yeah. The blue guy.
He's just kind of in his own world, just kind of sitting there looking at you.
Are you high?
I think he is. He's a bit gone with the fairies. Should we go... Actually, should we go to the big old monument? The big old statue at the end there.
Mhm.
Have a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
then-
not?
There might be something that tells us a little bit more down there.
Woohoo!
Off we
Adventure.
go.
So as you guys arrive to the monument, you see like a lot of people kicking about. They're kind of dressed in different colors. You see some in green, some in red, some in yellow, some in blue. And you've noticed that they all kind of share the same kind of traits as the people at the front. So the people in red are, they're not big, but they're like kind of jolly, laughing, kind of play fighting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You see the people in green, they're they don't belong, but you can see people are kind of just ignoring them. But you can see they're being incredibly hospitable people. They're going up, giving them water, giving them bread.
Oh.
Bread that bread can eat.
Oh, okay.
So crackers.
It's crackers.
You see the people in yellow. They're kind of secluding themselves from everybody else.
Mhm.
It obviously seems like they think they're higher up than everybody else.
Okay.
And you can tell it's just a bit awkward between them and other people. Like they take, like, if a green person comes up to them, they'll take what they got, but they don't talk to them.
Okay.
And they there's not really an easy way to say this, but you see people in blue just all over the place. They're either sleeping on the floor, they're like juggling, they're fucking in the streets. It's it's just
yeah.
they all seem incredibly happy, but they don't have a care in the world.
Okay.
I wanted to join the red team a minute ago, but now I want some of this blue.
So as you get to the statue, you see again you at this angle you can hardly see the top of it. It's that tall.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
a statue of a man with a crown and robes, with both hands in the air looking up. You kind of then realize that the sun is actually coming down perfectly, so if it was going to come down enough, would come in between his arms.
And right down into the crown, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm.
And below you see 3 kind of tiers of what looks like podiums. It could be just like, statues of like steps, really high, but they see like a bunch of ladders being able to go up to the side of them.
Okay.
And then at the bottom you see what looks like it looks like it should be like a fountain,
Mhm.
but it's empty.
Okay. Let's
Hmm.
can I stop a green person as they're walking by and just ask them what the monument is? I think it'd
Yeah.
be best if we spoke to a green person. They seem to be a bit
Oh,
more
yeah.
clued in.
Yeah, the green persons are very hospitable and kind.
Okay. So Red, do you want to roll for me?
Yeah, sure. I've lost my dice. Where did my dice go?
It's over here on the end.
Ah, it's back here. Cool. Then bring it up here. I think that was a roll. That's a...
I'll get it.
I heard a roll.
There you go.
Okay, cheers. Oh,
4.
it's a 4.
So you look around, but there's many green people in sight.
Okay.
You see them kind of far off a little bit, but it doesn't look like there's many close to you at the moment.
I can attract people with my claw machine. Pretty fun.
Go and give it a roll.
Where's my dice? Here it is. Woohoo. I'm really far out. I can't read it. Where is it?
16.
16.
16.
All right. So a blue person comes up to you and goes, Hey. Can I play with you?
Ah!
Oh, all you've done is you've got raped. Well done. You've not done very well at this.
Go on. Can I have a
It's
go?
it's a
What?
pound
What?
for
A pound.
for 3 attempts, you know. But you know, you're actually, you know what? For you, you'll have to tell us what that monument is, and I'll give you a go.
Oh, clever.
Uh,
You're using
that-
your body. I like it.
Yes.
He's not too sure. He kind of looks at you and goes, "I don't know. That doesn't seem like a fair trade."
Well, you can get anything you want in this claw machine. You know, it's a surprise.
Tell him he can have some weed.
It's guaranteed to win. Just make a wish, and that claw will do its thing, and you know, whatever you wish will appear. But of course, it is a 50-50.
No.
50-50 chance.
Oh, okay.
I'm
But I
not
wanna-
rigged, I swear.
But I want to go first before I tell you.
Hmm.
Mm,
Does he get these goods before he
I'm
pays?
afraid you can't do that. Claw machines, you have to pay before you do your thing, you know?
All right.
Arcade rules, you know? Can't really do much.
Okay. Pretty claw machine. I've
Pretty.
don't worry, I'm not looking down. I've only been here a couple days. From what I can tell, it's like a clock. That's all I really know. I've been told it's a
Okay.
bit like a clock.
Well,
it's
while
like
you guys take in information, I have to take my medicine. IRL. PRP.
but yeah.
All right.
Being honest, you're probably better to ask like one of the green guys or one of the yellow guys. I don't know, but actually, oh god.
We wanted a green guy, but none of them want to approach us. God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know, like the yellow guys, they're kind of smart, like book smart. So
Like
they
book-
like book smart, like they can read,
They can read.
and it's cool, man. They know stuff.
Uh,
So they might be able to help you out a bit more, but the green guys maybe, like, you know, they're nice.
they seem
nice.
the yellow guys seem a little bit keeping themselves really, a bit antisocial. What's the easiest way to talk to a yellow guy?
Hello.
Hello.
Just talk to them, man. Just
So I'm back.
just talk to them, you know. There's nothing wrong with trying.
Is there anything they would
So
want
we
in
know
return?
that the monument is a clock thing.
Yes. And I'm trying to find out if there's an easy way to get an attention and information from a yellow guy.
You know, just don't make it obvious that you're dumb. Otherwise, they won't give you the time of day.
I'm pretty dumb.
Okay, we got to put our intelligence hats on. Thank you very much, Mr. Blue Man. You may
Oh
now.
no,
Whoa,
Mr.
whoa,
Blue Man.
whoa.
Mr. Blue Man, you get your go.
Yes,
Yeah.
you may now have your go on the claw machine.
All right, so Vanessa, roll.
I thought you roll for the NPCs.
We both roll.
Boop. 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
My dice must be fucking loaded or something. He tries, but he obviously, his hand-eye coordination isn't the best right now, and he tries to grab like a teddy inside you, and like completely misses.
No. That's not how it works. The claw machine has this like screen. So
Oh,
you
okay.
make a wish, and whatever you wish for, you try to claw. But it's a
Okay.
50-50 chance. So technically I need like a D2.
What does the Blue Man want?
What does the blue man want?
Yeah, what do you want, Viper?
He just wants to be happy. He just wants pleasure and happiness and to chill out.
He's rolling
Okay.
for pleasure.
Okay, well, I'll let you know because it's a 16 from me. You have received a little baggie of weed.
How much? What did he
He's-
roll?
He rolled a 4, so he only got like a joint.
Okay. There we go.
Oh.
He's like he
Or
looks
maybe
at
it
you,
was not that dank.
he takes the weed, puts it in his hands and gives like a little bow, like thank you, and then kind of just walks off.
Okay, cool. Cool.
As you see, he
Okay.
walks off though. You see a huge spike protruding from his back.
Oh,
Oh,
oh dear.
doesn't sound nice.
Poor man.
He is sharp.
Right.
Okay.
So-
We need to talk to a yellow person.
Yeah, I think we should put our smart
And
caps
I
on.
believe.
Keep in
I
mind the
believe-
sun is going down.
Okay.
Oh,
We should put our smart caps
But
on
we
and go
need-
over to the
but we
yellow
need to
tent.
get we need to get those 2 stamps, don't we?
We do. We should go to the yellow tent. We might get a stamp there.
We can start.
Not all
yellow-
you have to stick together. You can split up and stuff.
Okay, I'm going to yellow tent.
Okay.
but if we stay together,
Wait, hold on, Bread. Stop. Hold on. Is it really best to send Bread there?
yeah. I mean,
Shouldn't we send Bread to either the red or the blue guys?
This is true. They're more my people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd go to the blue guys.
Okay.
Xavier, you go to
Okay.
the yellow guys.
Okay.
I've just been moved.
And,
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that was you.
Where do you want?
and
Wondering.
Where do you want to go, claw machine?
I'll just go in the center of town where it's busiest, really.
Okay, that's cool. You can
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
gather us some intel.
Gathering intel, you know.
Okay. So next, all of you roll to see the turn thing.
Wait.
I
No, no, no.
like our plan.
4.
4, 10, 15.
15.
So it goes Vanessa, then Bread, then Zafira.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not a problem. So, Vanessa, you're in the center of town. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. Lots of deformities. And a green person approaches you and goes,
Why, hello, green sir.
"Hello. Are you all right? Would you
Yes.
like some water?"
I am a claw machine. I do not require water.
Can I get you some coin?
Coin?
Whatever. Anything that helps you?
I am simply just a claw machine. I just need a power socket, really.
Power sockets. Sadly, we've not got any of those, I'm afraid.
A battery pack,
Um,
you know.
I
Like
can always try and
AAA
find,
batteries, maybe.
I can always try and find one for you. How is your stamp collecting going?
I mean, I'm a claw machine. I don't really stamp anything. No.
So am I to understand you have no stamps?
I mean, like, I'm not really a loyalty person here. Like, I'm just here to, like, help everybody have some fun with the claw machine happenings, And I'm making my way to the stamps, but at first, entertain the people.
Well,
Some good people here.
you might. Well, you seem like you want to make people happy and help people. So
Yes.
Why don't you come with me to my tent and
Ooh.
we can maybe try and help you out a bit more.
No, it's fine. I'm a claw machine. Gotta rest my little hairy legs here, Would you like a claw machine? Not claw machine. Would you like something?
Um,
Anything?
I'm afraid.
No.
I'm afraid I can't. But I do
Why
ask.
can't you?
I do ask you. Please do stop by us.
Just by the green tent.
Just by the green tent.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, and you see that he starts walking away towards the green tent. He looks back at you and kind of like gives you a little smile.
Oh, flirty.
You can kind of see that he kind of walks with a bit of a limp though. you can't really see why he walks with a limp, but you can see that he walks with a limp.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. Bread, you're outside the blue tent,
Yes.
and all you can smell is just... You don't know what the smell is, but it's strong.
Oh, this mess of place.
It's very strong.
Oh yeah.
You're in a queue,
Hmm.
and you see the people are kind of like, kind of just like, chilling and everything.
Yeah.
The queue slowly starting to get shorter and shorter. The person, just you get to the front of the queue, the person in front of you they're in there for about maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you see them kind of stumble out, and you can see they're kind of just sorting out their robe as they walk out.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
walks in.
Ooh.
The curtain tent slowly opens,
Hell yeah.
and a hand comes out and gestures you forward.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up?
You gonna go in? Okay,
Yeah.
so you go in. As you enter, it's pretty dark. It's kind of lit with different candles and everything.
Yeah.
It's incredibly smoky.
Mm.
Fuck yeah.
As you look around, you see a bunch of people in blue robes, kind of standing there. Not like they're on guard, but kind of like, they're obviously keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
And in front of you lies one of the most beautiful humans you've ever seen in your life.
Fuck yeah.
They have long flowing, kind of half black, half blue hair, but it's like baby blue, flowing. One of the most amazing bodies you've seen.
Fuck yeah. All that
They're sitting there with a shisha
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah.
on what looks like a bed of pillows.
Oh, even better. Oh,
Wearing- They're wearing a blue robe, but they've obviously customized it, and what they've done is that they've cut two parts at the front,
Mm-hmm.
so the front bit kind of like lies in between your legs, so you can see like a bare leg.
Oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell yeah. That's
The
what I
only
said.
the only thing that's wrong
Okay.
is on their right eye, going from just about their forehead down to just below their chin, just near enough their ear. It's like a lizard. It's scaly, and the eye is kind of clouded grey.
Okay. Cool. Just a bit kinky.
Come closer.
Oh, this is weird. I gotta fuck Viper now. Right. Cool. I'm approaching. I'm approaching you, Viper. With your lizardy ways.
What's your name?
My name is Bread. Baby. What's up?
So, bread baby.
No, it's just bread. I'm just trying to get you in the mood.
Trust me,
Bye.
that's not needed at all.
Oh fuck yeah.
So, bread, why are you here?
I'm gonna pee myself.
I'm here for suck.
For what?
For suck.
I'm afraid what you find might not be here.
What? Hey, do you want to let me have a go on that pipe of yours? Suck 10.
Roll.
Okay. Rolling. Is that a 6 or a 9? That's a 6, isn't it? Or a 6.
I don't think they're ready.
It'd be both.
Oh. How do I get ready?
answer me this.
Okay.
Why should I choose you?
Because... Because I got all the pieces in all the right places. My willy's big. I'm just chill, man. I'm just chilling out, you know? I'm not here for no anything. I'm just here to chill. And fuck bitches. And smoke weed.
Take off your robes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I just
So-
chuck my robes off.
This is getting a bit raunchy.
It's a bit raunchy. This isn't PG.
They stand up.
Yeah.
They're tall, but it's not like...
It's a good tone.
Oh no, it's a good tall,
It's good.
but it's not like they tower over you.
Okay, cool.
They come up to your side, they put their hand on your head. It's a really soft hand. And they just kind of run it around you as they walk around you.
Okay.
She kneels down behind you
Mhm.
and just goes,
She's sucking on my anus.
No, she's sniffing you.
Okay, that's fine.
She takes her fingernail and just slightly scratches you.
Oh.
Mm.
And puts it in her mouth, like she's tasting you.
Oh. Okay.
Getting a
whatever
little crumb.
whatever she's into.
She comes down to your level, really close to your face. She takes her shisha. It's one of the sweetest smells you've ever smelled.
Okay.
She goes, if you're with me, I can give you some of the most pleasurable experiences of your life.
Come suck.
I
Some
can give you memories. I can give you happiness. And I can give you joy. Isn't that what you'd like?
Will you give me suck?
Wishes are always granted with me.
Fuck yeah. Cool, I'm
Oh,
in.
really? I'm a 50-50 claw machine. Make a Wish Foundation, you know.
This is better than your Make-A-Wish Foundation.
She looks down and looks back up and stands back up. Goes to back to her bed and lies there. Looks at you and goes, I think our time has ended.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
She gestures towards the curtain, and you see two of the people in blue open the curtain, obviously asking you to vacate the tent.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you,
didn't
bitch.
even get you a suck.
I didn't even get my suck. God damn.
You leave the tent.
Okay.
As you come out, the light is near enough blinding.
Okay.
You're a bit dazed, but you're kind of you're there. You kind of understand what's going on. Okay, Saphira.
Yeah.
That ended. Weirdly.
Looking around, you see a lot of books about, like a shit ton of books. It's like a library but on the floor.
Okay.
The tent's doors are pinned open, and do you know that book smell?
Oh, I love that smell.
Yeah, that's an awesome
Yeah,
smell.
I do too.
Yeah, like it's a bit like that.
I want a Yankee candle of that.
Fuck yeah.
A man with a clipboard and, as you can see, what look like arms that haven't fully developed is kind of cradling an arm with one hand and turning the pages with the other. He looks up at you and goes, "Name?"
Xavier.
Xaviera. Okay, go in. He's expecting you.
Ooh. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you go
I
in.
go in. Yeah.
When you walk in, you don't expect what you see. What you see is a man who is, put it this way, he's 4 inches tall. And he is standing on a book, obviously reading it, but he's doing like he's having like walk a marathon just to read this thing.
Ah. Okay.
Behind him, you see what looks like a gramophone, and you can obviously see that he looks up to you. Well, he obviously has to look up at you. You're taller than him.
Yeah.
But he grabs what looks like kind of a stick and puts it next to his head, and it kind of stays there.
Okay.
This is obviously what you would not expect.
No, exactly.
This is my deformity. I'm learning how to cure it.
Huh.
I think I already know a lot about you, Xavier. I can tell you two were brought here against your will. You two led a normal life until you were brought here. Let me tell you, Xavier, it was no accident you were brought here. But now you must prove that you belong here. Here, at our establishment, we pride knowledge above others. Those who do not wish to know the knowledge and get away from this place are not worth our time. Do you feel the same?
I do.
He gives you a book. And you see him gesturing towards a chair.
May I ask a question?
Do you feel like you need to ask a question?
Yes.
Good. Smart people always ask questions. What would you like to know?
How do I receive the stamps necessary to stay in this place?
He gestures over to another yellow person. They take you by the arm towards the chair. Gestures for you to sit.
Okay, so I sit.
He goes, straight away, he just goes to you and goes, "You read. Do me a favour and roll."
Of course. 12.
12. Okay, so as you open the book, you see it's a lot of different diagrams and shapes, kind of showing you kind of drawings of circles, stars, and different elements such as fire, wind, air, water, earth. You don't understand it at first, but after a couple of tries, you start kind of understanding it a little.
Mm-hmm.
He is looking and he can see that you're obviously starting to understand it. Do me a favor and roll 2 more times.
2 more times.
Uh-huh.
Feels okay, it's like you people are chatting. Is good.
10 and 8. Oh.
Okay. So as you're reading it, again, you're just getting a little bit. It's a bit hard to understand, but you kind of relatively get it.
Uh-huh.
Are you finished?
I'm not sure. There's always
You
more
love
to
those
learn.
guys, what, with the air and the water and the fire and stuff.
You can see as he says this, his face doesn't really change. He's constantly staring at you. He gestures for you to come back towards him. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I go towards it.
Okay. He goes. What language was the book in? What did the book say?
It was in the language of scholars. And we talked about the nature of the world.
Okay. Well, tell me. What would a bard like you want with knowledge?
I'd like to spread knowledge.
Speak up, girl.
I'd like to spread knowledge to give it to the masses.
Is that it? Why try and teach people when they do not want to be taught? Believe me, I have tried. It does not work.
But I feel that respectively, if they do not want to be taught, they deserve to be taught.
So, how do you suppose we teach the people who do not want to learn?
As a bard, my first weapon in this quest, if I may put it so, would be music, poetry.
Give me your card.
I hand him my card.
He pulls out of the book a kind of, it looks like a paintbrush. He
Okay.
stands on your card and with a paintbrush spins in a circle and draws this kind of symbol on it.
Well, I thought that was not going to go well, guys.
He then gestures for you to take your card.
Roll for initiative. Fucking hell, thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
I thought that was over.
And then
when she said-
gestures for you to leave.
When she said the
Okay.
spreading knowledge?
Thank
Okay.
Super.
To answer your question, Chad 5, yes, it does. It does run very smoothly. I have no problem with Tabletop Simulator. Sorry I couldn't answer you when I did there. I was in character and trying to not ruin the story there.
Yes.
So, turn 2.
You got a stamp. Fuck.
Yes, I got a stamp.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't even get a stamp.
No, you didn't.
And I was
I just
naked.
got a flirt, you know?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't
you
even
got...
get a suck.
I tried for a suck, but it didn't work.
So, turn 2.
Try harder now.
Vanessa, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm still trying to attract people, but you know, it's
She
a
got
bit,
a
it's a little bit, you know, quiet. No one's really wanting to
She
call
got
me
a little
that.
card stamp.
You see
when
the
get
sun
2
is starting
stamps.
to go down a bit more, by the way, and you see it's maybe, from your perspective, standing in the middle, it looks like it's quite near the root, like the top of the statue's head, but it's still got a little bit to go.
I'm gonna go and maybe follow that green dude that went in the tent, you know.
You're going to go to the green tent.
A little bit intrigued.
Okay. So,
You know, he did mention the stamps. He said he'll help, so
okay.
maybe
So,
get some info.
you see, you're at the green tent, and you're in a queue. This is probably the busiest tent.
Mm-hmm.
He sees that you're in this queue and points at you, and then goes up to one of the green people, taps on the soldier, and points towards you. You're quite far back in the line, but you're getting pulled towards the front. You can see people around you are staring at you. They obviously want to say something, but they can't really bring themselves to say anything. And he gestures you in and goes, "I'm glad you come. I'd like to talk with you. I want to offer you something."
Yeah. Okay. That you wanna give me?
Yeah. At that moment, he drops his robe just above his waist,
Oh dear.
and you see on his chest is this humongous cut. And in this cut, roll for initiative, suckers!
Roll for initiative.
Shut up! But you see, down this cut, there is a symbol.
Ooh.
He says, I'm not like others. Everybody here, they have something. They know what they want to do. With us, we're just insecure. We just want to help people.
Mm-hmm.
He shows you the rest of his scar, and you can clearly tell that this was not caused by a natural thing. This was caused by a foreign object, like a sword.
You know, made by certain someone with a sword that has
You just opened the
lady
stream
on
to
the
yell.
tip of the
Worth it. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, no. This was made before I was here.
We are dead, I know it.
In fact,
Only
was-
you guys are dead.
this was made whilst trying to help someone.
what were you helping them with?
Roll.
Oh, I don't know where my dice is. Oh, there it is. Bring it to me. No. Ooh. 15.
15. I was trying to help others. But in the process, I felt like I was nothing.
the harder I tried, the more horrible I felt.
Oh, you were helping.
Anyone I could. I was a doctor. I healed people. One day when I was working, a man came in drunk. He had a huge mark on his forehead like he was been fighting. He was bleeding heavily. I went over to help him. He was reluctant, but I tried to say, please, let me help you. And at that moment, he pulled out a knife. And he cut me
Okay.
straight across my chest.
Pretty long story. You know, but
All we
you
want to do
do
here is
now?
help people. Your deformity. I can help if you'd like.
you know what? I'm pretty much growing with, like growing on me. I like my hairy leg.
You're embracing it.
I'm really embracing them. I can wear heels and like drop my stuff.
Look, there's
Get me
something.
around. Get me around.
Well, if that's the case, then may I give you something that might help you along the road.
Depends what that something is.
Would you like the honest truth, or would you like what everyone wants to hear?
The honest truth, please.
He points to the symbol.
He went, every day the cut gave me pain. I was given this symbol. Now it doesn't hurt anymore. I've learned that having this symbol has helped me reduce pain. I'd like to give it to you.
I don't have any pain though.
It might help in the future.
But what is the fine line here? What?
I just want to help. There's no catch here. I just want to help.
Be a catch. I'm a claw machine. You can get anything you want from me. It's a 50-50.
It's okay. I'm okay.
But what about the stamps? You promised me about something about the stamps.
I did, yes. May I have your card?
Is take it from my cloth.
So he takes it, and you see he pulls out kind of like a pen. Well, it looks like a pen. It's like a quill. And again, he draws a circle, and he draws the same symbol that is on his chest, and hands it back to you, and goes, "Good luck."
Oh,
Right, Red,
Blue.
your turn.
I'm going over to red tent.
You're going over to the red tent.
I got a plan.
You got a plan.
I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. I'm beginning
Okay.
to understand these people.
So
Thank you, Brad.
the red tent is full with guys who are huge. They're all armored. They've all got weapons. They're laughing. They're eating meat. They're, play fighting. As you walk into the tent, it's not like there's a line, but you see a dip. And people are screaming, like, and chanting. As you look down, you see a pit. And in this pit is one man and another man. You see one of the men lift up a spear and drive it through the other man's heart.
Awesome. Bit of danger.
The crowd scream. Ah! you realize you're in a gladiator pit.
Sweet.
You
Like,
look
in the
around.
pit though.
No, you're in the stands just now.
Oh, right.
You see a man stand. He has giant red hair that is kind of spiky,
Yeah.
huge armor, and what looks like giant wings. He stands at least 20 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Another has fallen in the pit. But who will be next? And you see the crowd go mental. You know, people putting their hands up, people jumping. It's mental. What are you gonna do?
I point at the man and say, I will be next. Okay, I'll be next. But like really fucking loud. Right?
He doesn't hear you. He looks around, laugh. Who will it be? At that moment, you see somebody fall into the pit. You can't really see who they are, what they're wearing. You just see them fall into the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Our first volunteer. And who will he fight?
Well, I just fucking jump off the stand into the pit then.
Okay, roll.
This one's a little more riskier than the others, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's a 9.
No, it's a 6.
Oh, God's sake, why am I always rolling 6s?
So yeah, you got a 6. So you land, but you kind of fall on your face.
Typical me. Yeah.
I'm a sneeze, I don't know when.
Yeah,
Where
you know,
is he?
got some sand in
Thank
you
you.
from the pit. You know.
He turns round. The wind of his wings kind of blow you back a little.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, ha! Another volunteer. He lands next to you and he towers over you. He kneels down and goes, you'll do just nicely. He walks into the middle of the pit. He goes, but with what weapons will they fight with? Roll again.
No. Don't not get fucking 6 again. I got an 8. That's a marginal improvement.
So he brings a bag down from the stands, plops the bag in front of you. You open up the bag. You can't see in it. He tells you to dive. You not to dive in, but like put your hand in and pull out something. You pull out a glove, and on the top of the glove, it is covered in spikes.
Okay, cool. Cool.
The spiked knuckles. And the crowd are
Creatively.
going, crowd are going mental, like knuckles, knuckles, knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
He goes over to the other man. The man is very reluctant. So the guy with the wings picks him up
Mm-hmm.
and kind of drops him in the bag. You see him kind of climb out a little bit, and out of the bag he's pulled a spear.
Okay.
But the spear, it's not like a normal spear. It has the main point, but around it, it has 4 other points.
Okay.
Kind of like, imagine like a 4-pointed star on the back of the blade.
Okay, cool. Cool.
He goes, the staff of death. Crowd go mental again. He flies up and from the ceiling, you look up and you see there's live goats being hung up from their ankles. He cuts one down and is holding it by the horns. The thing is obviously in pain. He pulls out a small knife, but to use like a fucking greatsword, and says, "When the blood hits the sand, death will come." And he slits the goat's throat. Blood comes pouring down and hits the sand. Roll.
Okay. Let's grab my dice.
Let's see if Fred dies.
17. Fuck.
17. Okay. 8, you go first.
Awesome.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and weave past him, and then go for a like sucker punch around the jaw.
Around the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So roll again. This one has a bit of rolling, by the way. $12. 11. So you do that. You manage to get past, and you go and jump, and you go for the punch, but he sees it and starts to move back. But you just catch the edge of it, so you make like kind of a bit of a gash across his cheek.
Okay, cool.
Now you're in clear sight to see that this guy is in a green robe.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He is terrified.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see in his eyes that he is so scared. He doesn't know what to do. He obviously realizes he has to do something. He looks up at you and goes, "Do we have to do this? Do we have to fight?"
Okay. No, we don't.
Then why are we fighting? To appease him? What has he ever done for us?
Nah, because I want to, mate.
Very well. He takes the spear and goes to sweep your feet. So make a roll. Oh, you were lucky. He hits your ankle, but it doesn't trip you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your turn again.
Okay. I realise he's pretty, like, pussy. So, I just taunt at the crowd for a second, you know what I mean? Just, like, fucking taunt at the crowd.
What, like, are you not entertained?
Yeah, kind of like that typical gladiator shit. And then I go...
What do you shout?
Jizz.
Jizz.
I shout jizz. And
The crowd fucking love it. They're like, yes! Jizz.
I just square up to his face. But I will try and just literally just take the spear out of his hand. Not like force it out, just literally try and take the spear off of him.
Okay, roll. Oh shit, it's a 20!
Oh my god!
I was waiting for that.
It's a 20! Yes!
I wish I could scream, but I'm doing this instead. Yeah!
Everyone loves jizz.
Jizz.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Notice Vanessa staying completely quiet for this.
Yeah, is she even here?
I think she's fallen
Vanessa?
asleep.
Vanessa?
Let's see.
Should I video call her?
Yeah.
Video calling. Where are you? I wonder if she went to the toilet.
Maybe she did.
Could be. Oh well.
Oh,
I'm back.
Alive. There we are. Hello.
Where were you?
Oh, there you are.
I want to pee.
I was right.
You were.
You were.
You were very right.
I was like, "Where's Vanessa?"
I want to pee.
You missed the bread rolling a 20.
I did.
No.
I rolled a 20. I need to see what happened to my 20 though.
He fights for it, but you managed to take it out of his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. He obviously realizes that he's in mortal danger now.
Mhm.
Does a roll.
Hurt me.
Nine. 7. He kicks you in the balls,
Okay.
Haha.
but he just hits like the opening of your leg. So like it doesn't hit your nuts, but he he just hits the leg.
Mhm.
And then he turns about like he's going to start running.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Grab him by his neck.
Okay, roll. 10. You don't grab his neck, you grab his hood.
Okay, that's fine. I grab his head.
Okay. He kind of falls back a little bit, but he managed to regain his balance.
Mhm.
And what he does is he manages to kind of wriggle out his robe.
Okay.
So you see at that moment that his body is covered in spikes.
Okay.
He looks at you like, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. When I say his whole body is covered in spikes, I mean his head, his face, his hands, everything.
Mhm.
He clenches his fists and gets ready. What are you gonna do?
Where's his largest spike?
His largest spike? Probably, he's got 2 of pretty equal length on his shoulders.
Okay, I grab both of those, snap them off, and jam him through his eyes.
Do you realize that's quite a hard move? You're gonna have to roll pretty high for that, but okay.
But it will look cool in my imagination.
If you can do it. You're not even sure. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a fucking good roll.
Welcome. Fuck yeah.
So you grab the 2 spikes. You don't just... You'd managed to snap them off, but you notice that as you snap them off, he just looks at you, not showing any pain.
Okay.
What you haven't realized is in his forehead is the symbol. You don't know what the symbol is, but it's a glowing kind of sickly green.
Mhm.
The crowd are booing him. You don't know why, they're just booing him. You try and jam it in his eyes, but he like moves his head out of the way. So you just kind of scratch his torso. So you've made a couple of cuts in his torso.
Right.
Okay. So you're pretty much in close range from them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you a roll?
Okay. I really wanted to do that though. God damn it. What's he doing? I just killed myself. With a 17. And you got a 17.
Okay, so you're pretty evenly done. So he grabs your robe and pulls you forward and punches you in the face. Now the spikes dig deep a little bit and they give a good gash on the cheek, but at that moment you kind of like manage to kind of loosen your grip, and you're both pretty far away from each other. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to grab his spear and just fucking charge him straight for like the heart, aren't I?
Okay, roll. Nine. 13. So you charge, but he just kind of like moves out the way.
God damn it.
So the spear kind of goes past him. He manages to get hold of the spear, but he's got a pretty good loose grip of it. Like, you know, if you give it a good tug, you'll lose grip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna swing around and try and hit him with those stars that are on the top of it. I think.
Okay, give us a roll. $14.
Oh wait, is that 14 or 19? Oh, it's 19.
19. Oh shit. Yeah, you pull it out and you like swing past and give him a good fucking whack on the head.
Nice.
He kind of collapses to the ground. He's not dead, but you can see he's pretty dazed.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty dazed, so he can't really do anything. He just kind of rolls onto his back and kind of just like trying to figure out where he is. So what are you gonna do?
Pull out his testicles and force them down his throat until he starts choking on them.
Okay, you have to roll a 20 to do that.
For testicle asphyxiation?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, I'm gonna try it anyway.
That's like you
If
think.
you actually hit someone.
Oh, 12. God damn it.
Okay. So you grab his testicles. He screams a bit, but then kind of takes his elbows,
Yeah.
and you see he's got two pretty large spikes in his elbows, and he just hits your hands with them.
Mm-hmm. God damn.
So that kind of makes you lose your grip a little bit. You can obviously he's starting to kind of like regain where he is a little bit. He was conscious enough to know that if he put his elbows there, he'd get off. But I think that's kind of human instinct of get off my balls. He does this kind of weird twirl thing and gets back up on his full up on his feet, and he kind of lunges at you, but in a way where he's now off the ground. He's like in the air, jumping towards you. I'm gonna make a roll. Does a roll?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you were gonna do a roll.
I did, but I've done it secretly.
Okay.
Might as well do it here too. Actually.
18.
17. So he gets you in the chest with his knuckles and kind of forces you down to the ground. But the way you've landed is that he isn't really on top. You're kind of both next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
He's got one arm still on your chest, but one arm's like at the other side of him. You're both kind of on your back.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna swing my fist around that's got the spikes on it and try and hit him with that.
Whereabouts?
Where's he weak now? I've hit him on the head a few times. That seems to knock him down. I'll hit him on the head again.
Okay.
Because this guy's fucking evenly matched. He was supposed to be a little pussy.
9.
He's fighting for his life.
True. True.
Oh dear Lord.
What did you go? I see it.
You swing your hand and you hit him square in the face.
Mm-hmm.
2 of your spikes go into his eyes,
Fucking fine.
Blind-
mate.
blinding him. You kneel over him with your fist raised, ready to give a final blow.
Mhm.
At that moment, the crowd goes silent. You look about. You're not entirely sure why the crowd's gone silent. You look up towards the man with wings, and he looks about. Now, the crowd are chanting different things. You don't know what they're You don't know what they're saying now. They're making different noises. Other players, Saphira, Vanessa,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are now going to convince me if this man should live or die.
Oh.
Oh.
Who wants to go
Oh,
first?
wait, what?
You guys are now going to convince me whether the man that Bread is now blinded is going to live or die.
The guy who's now blinded.
Are you listening?
Yeah, no, she wasn't, obviously. Brad has been fighting a guy in the gladiator pit.
Yeah, but like, I thought you. I got confused because I thought you just said we have to decide whether Bread live or die.
No, the man
No.
that Bread's fighting. You need to decide if he lives or dies.
Spare him.
Spare him? Why should we spare him?
I don't know. It's just a pit, you know.
Kill him. Do it.
It's a pit where you fight each other, you know. He's done. Don't know. Good guy. Don't know what color robe he is, you know.
He's green.
Oh,
We
is he
do-
green?
We
Oh,
know he's a green one.
green people are pretty alright these days.
Green people are pretty alright.
I don't know if you were at the toilet here, but you've also found out that he has the same symbol as the guy in the basically the same symbol on the mark on your card.
Here, he's one of my people now.
And
Stamp too.
also, he didn't feel much pain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty immune to pain now. Well, I think we're homies.
God damn it.
So you think he should live?
I think if he can live, he should live. But if he can't and he wants to die, then, you know, do him a favor.
So you want team live or team die? It's your choice.
Yeah, just let him live.
Okay. Saphira?
Will our choice determine whether or not Brad gets a stamp?
Maybe.
Good question.
Oh, but they're the red people, aren't they? And they like that.
AKA
Yeah.
Just.
Oh yeah, no, he can die.
Uh, okay. I've been chucked out of Tabletop Simulator for some reason.
Yeah.
I'll try to get back in, but I'll keep going anyway. I think,
It says you're online, not online.
yeah, I've been chucked out of Tabletop Simulator.
No, it says you're not online
here,
altogether.
Disconnected.
How's she
What?
talking to us then?
Oh no, disconnected in tabletop.
Okay, it seems there was an automated Steam update that happened while I was playing, which chucked me out of Steam.
That's okay. We can either finish off my turn or finish off your turn, and then just come
Yeah, it
back to
doesn't
it.
matter.
Well-
I'll keep going without it. Doesn't
Okay.
Okay.
matter.
It
But
doesn't
yeah,
matter too much if you
should-
have tabletop right now.
I
Should-
think
should this man live or die? I want you to be listening, Bread, by the way.
Yeah, I am. I'm listening
Mhm.
very closely.
So, should he live or should he die?
I believe this man should be allowed to live.
Oh,
And that
it's a
is my
50-50.
opinion. because it wasn't his own choice being in that pit.
Oh wait, I thought he volunteered.
No, he fell in.
No,
Oh, he fell in.
fell
What an idiot.
in.
He
didn't
fell-
jump
he
in,
fell in.
in. He did not volunteer. It was not his choice to be in there. I believe that he should be fed. I believe he should be allowed to live.
I am listening very closely to these decisions.
He's obviously in a lot of pain. And he kind of just lifts his head a bit and goes, I never asked to be here. I was here healing the wounded. Spare me. I was a healer. That's all I was doing. I never asked to be in here. So what are you gonna do?
Is this guy with the wings going to make a decision, or is it down to my decision then? Now that we're on a 50-50.
He looks at you. Obviously, quite intrigued as to what you're gonna do.
Okay, cool.
The crowd are still chatting, and they're gonna but you can hear them start going like, "Jizz, jizz, jizz, jizz." You don't know what they're gonna do.
Did you just say jizz?
Yeah, they're chanting
Yeah.
jizz. I got them to chant jizz. Well, I guess what I'll do then is I'll grab my gauntlet laden in spikes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jam it through his chest and pull out his heart and hold it up to the crowd.
Okay, roll for me.
Oh,
Okay,
that again.
so you can't really jam it through. You're just continuously punching, kind of making a hole, kind of caving in his chest. With everyone, he's like,
He's getting a savage death.
he's bleeding heavily.
Fucking hell.
As this is happening, the crowd are starting to go quiet. What are you gonna do?
Probably not enjoying this very, they don't seem to be enjoying this very ham-handed display of death. I'm just gonna pull his head off.
Pull his head off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll for me.
Actually, can I do that thing from Game of Thrones where he, like, smashes his head in through his eyes?
Go for it. Roll.
Sweet. Oh. I'm ham-handed at doing this as well.
Yeah, you're pretty like you're trying to squeeze it. You're just making the holes in his eyes like deeper.
Fuck's sake.
The crowds are silent now, and as you look out, you kind of see that they're kind of just looking at you now.
Whoops.
You see more people are in the crowd now, though. You see a lot more people from the outside have come in to watch.
Oh. Hello. Welcome to my terrible display of killing someone.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now?
It's a bit too late to pat him on the shoulder and say good fight, isn't it?
You could stop if you want.
You could still pat him on the shoulder.
I'll pat him on the shoulder and help him to his feet and then say good fight.
Okay. You try and pull him up from the hand, but he just kind of just collapses on the floor.
Yes.
He's at that moment, the guy with wings kind of flies down, lands in front of you, and you look at his face and you can tell he's not impressed.
Sorry.
He claps, and at that moment, about 10 green people run in.
Oh, but I'm with the green people, am I not? Oh, wait, no.
No, they're the ones that are in the red tent right now. They go over and they start giving him medical attention. But after a while, he looks up. One of the green guys look up. They've managed to stabilize him pretty well, and it looks like he's going to live.
Oh.
The guy in red literally grabs you by the scruff of your robe and picks you up and looks you in the eye and goes, "You don't fight with honor." Puts his other hand out, asking for your card.
Okay. I don't really have much of a choice, so I'll give him the card.
Okay. He drops you, goes over to your victim, puts his finger in the blood pool you've left, just hits the card with it, and throws it back at you. And he says and goes, "Now unless you want a tougher opponent, get the fuck out of my pit."
Well, I would like a tougher opponent, but I'd also like Xaviera to have her turn. Also, can I point out to this man who's running the pits, just from character to character at the moment, in character, right? I would just like to point out to you, sir, that your rules are very unspecified. I thought I had to kill this man. You really need to put like a list of rules up on the entrance to your tent. That might help from things like this happening again.
Before you even finish talking, he grabs you and throws you out of the pit. And I mean, hurls you. You're a fucking loaf of bread.
Good point.
He hurls you to the outside, like to the point of, hold on.
Are you having to roll for that?
He just flings me over there.
Yeah. Xaviera, you have come out of the yellow tent with a stamp. Where are you going next?
I'm going to the blue tent.
You're going to the blue tent?
Mine just got fucking tent.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, same kind of story as when Vanessa was there. There's a really heavy...
When Bread was there.
Bread was there.
Okay.
Really, really heavy smell in the air. And there's a bit of a queue. The curtains open. And a hand comes out and kind of beckons you towards.
Yep. I enter.
You go in. The room is dark. Slightly poorly lit, just with candles. And on the bed of pillows is the most perfect human you have ever seen. The only thing they have is their eye is a bit like a lizard's eye, but it's grayed over, so it's like they're blind in that eye.
Yeah.
The person's there having a shisha.
Sandwich! I didn't just yell sandwich, there's a guy in my chat called Sandwich.
Yeah.
How you doing, Sandwich? Good to have you back, man.
Just
Quite a
getting a
bit.
bit excited.
He,
Played a bit of D&D.
she goes,
How's your day been, man?
"You're not sure you want to be here, do you?"
Yeah,
But I
pretty
am
good, man.
sure.
Pretty good. It's a bit of a later
Of
stream
what?
at the moment. We might be finishing up soon, but thank you
Why
for
here?
managing to join me.
Why now? If you did want to be here, why didn't you come here first?
I mean, the
Because you
smell of
can't
books.
be in two places at once.
Sit down. She like pats the pillow next to her.
Oh, internet's still shit. That
Okay,
sucks,
I
man.
sit
That
down.
sucks. Hope it gets fixed soon.
She offers you a hit of her shisha.
Oh my god, is she getting us up?
Oh, she is getting. I didn't even get a fucking suck. I'm genuinely annoyed. When I left that tent, I was genuinely annoyed. I'm even more fucking annoyed right now. I just had to cave a man's fucking skull in, and you're just like, oh, I like shisha. Let's go smoke. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I accept it.
cool. Give us a roll.
Why not?
Oh man, that really sucks. That really sucks.
I love your little jam spread.
Oh, I know.
Let's see.
what did you-
Give us a roll.
Oh, I can't give her all. Can
Oh,
someone
yeah,
roll
shit,
for
yeah,
me,
you
please?
Viper's giving you a roll.
8. So this is kind of what happens. If you want a proper rendition, just look at the stream and you'll see what happens, what you do. So
Yeah, I do.
you go. You cough at it a little bit, but
Yeah, it's on Tabletop Simulator.
you know
man.
it's nothing too bad.
It's pretty
However,
good on
it's
Tabletop
probably one of
Simulator.
the most amazing tastes you've ever tasted.
We have an actual
It's
campaign
like-
that we play.
It's
so,
like
but this is
imagine like
just smaller with
if-
no objects or anything.
if puppies, but like you know the way you feel when you see a puppy or a kitten is a flavor. That's how it tastes.
This is where she
It's-
doesn't like animals.
It's
when she's
amazing.
allergic to puppies.
Like it's like one of them. Like it's an amazing feeling.
Okay, that's awesome.
Oh man, you should join us for D&D sometime in the future, dude. That'd be awesome for a new campaign when we get that
You've
underway.
clearly never done this before.
No,
She totally just got sucked.
obviously.
She totally just got sucked.
Fuck.
She claps her hands, and
Would be awesome, man. It would be great to have you.
a person in blue comes over with a bucket. In this bucket is kind of like a. It's like a. Oh, it's
So what's your plans for the week, then?
what do you call it? Fuck, I've forgotten the word. You
Make
use
it
it to pour liquid.
Oh
A
no.
jug?
No, Vanessa, we get it all the time at Spoons.
A hose.
Oh, a pitcher.
A picture.
Pitcher. Yeah, and it is like a clay pitcher. And they pour it into the shisha. The shisha starts heavily smoking.
Yeah, there's also Viper does
She offers you
DMing
again,
on our
goes,
game, so
Try now.
it'd be good for you to give a try to those
What would you
characters.
pour into a shisha?
Okay.
Water?
What flavor though?
So
What flavour is the water?
you take another
You
hit.
use flavor cubes.
Please,
take-
someone roll for me.
You take another hit. So
I'm very confused.
this makes it a lot smoother. They've added some kind of chemical that just kind of weakens it a little bit.
Are you sure it's not a
So,
fake?
so it makes it a lot easier for you to handle. And again, you get a euphoric feeling in you. She goes, so I take it you have a card.
I do, yes.
How many stamps have you got so far?
I've got one.
Just one. Who gave it to
The man in the yellow tent.
you? The yellow tent. Oh yes. They're nice people. They're just too worried about knowledge. They just forget, to relax now and then. Do you like to relax?
I do.
Tell me, what do you want to do in life? What is the meaning of life to you?
The meaning of life is
Thank you for the 10 bits, man. Thank you very much. Have 10 pence.
lot of
Thank you.
things.
Hell yeah.
Hard work.
Should
but
get
back
also
home.
pleasure.
The
Let's
new fancy cheer
back home.
logo.
What is it you wanted to do back home?
I wanted to write great poems. Then wander
You watched an ad for me. Thank you, man. I forgot you guys in America
Tell
are
the
getting that
story,
trial
sorry.
for the getting bits through ads. It's
Heroes,
pretty cool, dude. It's pretty cool. Thank you.
wondrous place.
Well then, when you get home, I want you to tell the people about what's here, what you see. She goes behind one of the cushions and brings out this kind of illustrious stamp and just gently presses it in the other box and hands the card back to you and goes, I shall be seeing you later then.
I feel like we're at Frisky's getting like the froyo stamp.
Of course.
Now, I guess I'll see you later. The tent doors open again and they kind of invite you out of the premises.
And punch werebirds in the nude. Oh man,
You've
that's
got a
crazy.
suck.
So, you can see the sun starting to go down a bit more. It's just about to touch the crown of the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Sphera, you've already got 2 stamps, so you can basically do what you want. Then you've kind of, you've completed what you've been asked to do. So you can explore a bit more. You can chat to people. You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Bread and Vanessa, it's up to you guys what you want to do next.
Okay. I'm gonna go across to the yellow tent.
Need to hurry up.
You want to go across the yellow tent?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've only got like 25 minutes left that I can play.
Oh, that's cool. It's almost finished anyway.
Cool.
Cool. And Vanessa, what are you thinking about doing?
I want to go to the blue.
The blue tent.
Feel like I can charm my way.
Okay, both of you roll.
Three.
13.
Okay, Vanessa goes first.
10 plus.
So, Vanessa, as you actually, I'll roll for Sphere as well to see what she does.
Same way. What should I do?
Oh, 18.
Oh, you're first.
Right. Well, since she's already just had a turn, we'll let it so Vanessa can go.
Yeah.
Hoping. Hello, hello.
Vanessa, you actually see Zafira walk out the tent. And as she walks out, the hand comes back out and gestures you in.
Okay.
Exact same thing everyone else has seen.
Okay. Hi, you beautiful. Booty. The booty pull. You.
Again, she looks at you and goes, unusual things to walk into my tent today. First, I had a sentient loaf of bread come in. He tasted quite sour.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
Now I have a box with items inside.
I'm a very special box.
With the manliest legs I've ever seen.
Yes.
Are you sure you aren't more suited for the red people?
I'm afraid I am not suited for the red people, as I carry tools inside the box. I heard a red person say it's against the rules to bring your own weapons. I'm a 50-50 chance getting. Even for myself.
So you say a 50-50 chance?
Getting whatever you wish. My magic box.
Well,
Just above my legs.
pass your card?
Why yes, here it is.
Okay. She takes it and she slides her hand into the hole where the prizes would come out
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Wait, why?
and
Even like
flicks your card inside inside the machine.
oh,
And she goes 50-50 chance. Roll for me.
I don't actually, man. I haven't heard of that before. What is it?
13. Compared to her roll? 14.
Mm-hmm.
She plays the game. You don't see what's going on inside.
Ah. If it's the
Then
most
you
recent
hear-
one, then yeah, that's what our campaign is. You can
Ba-
actually
ba- ba-
see it
ba-
on
ba.
YouTube.
And you hear a clunk.
no, I'm one of those claw
let me get
machines
you a
that plays the
link.
Venga Boys.
Okay.
Ding ding ding! You've won a prize.
She pulls out a cardboard box.
Ooh.
She asks you to open it.
Did you wish for my
There you
dear?
go, dude. So that's a link to our actual campaign, the first part of it. If you wanted to watch
As
that
you
at any
open it,
point, you know, we got
you
actual
see
characters and stuff for it as well.
Nothing's inside.
Just open like Pandora's box or something.
She leans over
Awesome, man.
and kisses the top of your head.
What head? I'm a box.
Well, he kisses the top of the box.
Got all
And
the
then you
pre-made
see-
stories and books. Nice.
Her reach into her mouth
Very
and
lot of
pull
fun.
out your card.
We've only been doing one so far,
magic.
but one actual campaign. But it does seem good. It does
And
seem
you
good.
see the
It's something
card.
that we'll enjoy and play on for a long time.
And it has a stamp. She gives you your card back and goes, "This was fun."
Wait, whoa,
Let-
whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Do I get unstuck?
Do you want to ask her that?
Totally ask
We can
her that.
hotbox. You know,
Okay,
I'm a box.
so-
We can hotbox.
She laughs. Roll for me.
They really do last a long time. That was our first part, and it was an hour and a half.
19.
We only got through the first bit, but yeah,
She gestures to you.
it's fun.
You take it.
Hopefully, I'm going to be uploading a lot more actual
It goes inside
D&D
my
in.
compartment.
This is just
of
like very simple rules for
you
a
know,
very
plushies
basic and
shit.
short campaign, but it's
You look like you've done
it's
it
fun.
before, to the point of actually you start blowing smoke right.
Dang. Tornadoing inside you.
She gestures for you to leave the tent.
I'm suck.
Suck.
Here's my love.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy your box of nothing.
So, Brad,
Hello.
the line's pretty much at the front now, and it's open.
Yeah.
And you walk in,
Cool.
And at that moment, the man standing there, head lifts right up, and he stares at you and goes, "I heard the commotion. You're not a fighter. As far as I hear as well. Not a nice one." He looks down back at his book and goes, "What would you like?"
To see the Archmaester.
What the fuck do you think I am? You think we are maesters?
Who's in
We
charge?
just- He just hands you the book and goes, "Read the book."
No one likes me in this game.
No, because you're a
They-
dick.
They're all like gluten free, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. Everyone's gluten free. I forgot about
So, give me 3 rolls.
that. Hmm. I was only being a dick because they made me be a dick, but then they didn't want me to be a dick. 18.
Okay.
15. Oh, no,
Mhm.
it's 3 now. Fuck's sake. 18, 3, and... Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 1.
So, at the start, you're getting really excited and you think you know because there's loads of pictures.
Mhm.
And you're like, "Yay, pictures!" Then they see you see you the book becomes more and more intense, and you get a bit panicky, so you start flicking through the pages really quickly, and then all you hear, and you were the second this noise is made, everybody stops and looks at you. Not that noise. All you hear is
Not that nice. Ew.
Oh, he's
Oh.
just ripped his beard off.
ASMR.
you have torn one of the pages.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good, is it?
Blasphemy!
He clicks his fingers. At that moment, 2 yellow people grab you and throw you out the tent.
Oh dear.
Really not doing well.
No, I'm really,
You-
really sucking in this campaign.
You hear him go, "You're not even worthy of being with us. Away with you."
I might have chose the wrong tent there.
Again,
Brady.
you have been...
Oh, I'm getting so much hate in this game.
Zephyria,
Brady.
2 yellow
Yeah.
people grab me.
what are you going to do?
Fuck's sake, Slunky.
I mean, I've done all I have to.
You don't have to do anything. You could just be chilling and everything, you know. It's up to you what you want to do.
What's still happening in that monument though?
I think we'll find out after her turn.
Yeah, I think we will.
Why did they grab you? The penis.
Yeah, I'll just stay in the middle of the square.
Vanessa,
Yes.
is your microphone at your next to your... Where's your microphone?
Oh, sorry, I was fanning my face.
Okay. So what are you thinking of doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stay there in the middle of the square,
Okay.
mingling, walking about.
Just chilling.
So, at the end of it, you all Go
Hey, pro,
to-
how you doing, man?
the middle of the square.
Safe my
And you
rubber
see
dinghy
that-
rabbit, bro. How we doing?
Everybody's starting to head towards the monument.
How we doing? I hope you're well, man.
So you guys wait there. And at the start is somebody wearing a yellow robe.
Body.
And he looks at you're all in line.
Fuck you, Slade.
Who's first in line?
I
Or we
am.
roll for it.
Yeah, you'd be first in line. You have the
Oh,
two
yeah.
stamps, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
First in line.
So they look at your card and go, yellow and blue. I hope you make the right choice. Hands you back the card and gestures for you to go to the right side of him. Vanessa,
Mm-hmm.
you want to hand over your card? Okay. He
What
goes,
if I say no?
you kind of have to.
Okay.
He looks at it and goes, green and blue. Interesting. You never really see that combination. To the right. And he holds his hand up towards the right. Bread.
Hello.
She looks at your card.
Oh god.
She hands it to the man next to her. He looks at it and he looks at you like he's disgusted. And you can see he's wearing a red cloak. He grabs you and throws you to the left side.
Oh, no one fucking. Is there anyone here who fucking likes me in this game?
But not only that, he strips you of your cloak.
Okay. This game's gone terribly for me.
The sun has now reached the point where it is above the head of the crown. And at that moment, 4 beams of light shoot from the crown.
I know, right, man. There's actually no
One red,
things
One
in
yellow,
this. There's no
one
charisma
blue.
or anything like that.
and one green.
It's all like, it's all very stripped
At that
down.
moment,
Yeah,
the
she
4
does strip
leaders
you
of the
sexually.
tent, the people who are in the tent, come forward. The
Not really in this one. As I say, this one just has a D20. It's
yellow man,
very,
who is being held up by... Do you remember the woman
No, we're
at the
nearly
front
done
desk?
on this one. It's like a really short
Yeah.
one, man.
Being held to her. He
Oh,
goes...
the average lady.
She has her hood down this time. And you can see that on her left eye, it is like a lizard. And she is covered. You see the eye is grayed over. And if you look over to the blue,
Yeah, definitely sounds
you
good to
see
me, man.
that she's the same, but it was her right eye. The yellow goes, "For years this tradition has carried on. Please, those who have received 2 stamps, choose." At that moment, you see everybody in a white cloak who has got 2 stamps start shuffling into the light. This is the moment where you choose.
Is what?
Vanessa,
We've got to choose a colour.
green or blue? Saphira, yellow or blue?
What is blue?
Vanessa, you want to go for blue?
A good choice.
Me some thought.
Lots of
And
suck.
I will say yellow.
Okay. Sophia, you go into the yellow. And Vanessa, you go into the blue. At that moment, when everyone's in the lines, the beam intensifies, and you see the color of your robes change before your very eyes.
Blue beans.
At that moment, the man with wings goes up and goes, "My new followers, step forward." They all step forward and come up onto the podium. And you see the other guy at the desk standing there. And goes, "This is now set in blood." He gestures his hand, and all the red start coming towards the people who still have white cloaks. They grab them
Oh, that's me, isn't it?
and are ordered to take them to the top of the podium.
Is this me?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's me.
But he sees you. He flies down towards you and grabs you by the neck.
As in me again, yeah. I'm being grabbed again.
And he flies up in the air. He goes, "It is now official." He takes out his greatsword and slowly cuts your throat.
Oh.
Blood starts pouring out
No.
into the pool. And he looks at you then in the eye and goes,
Blood from bread. Okay.
yeah. He looks at you and goes, "You do not die with honor," and drops you. You fall into this pool of your own blood in what would be the fountain. At that moment, everybody else with a white cloak, who the people in red have also had their throats cut, and the blood has started draining into this pool, creating a pool of blood.
Ooh.
The blue come over.
Cheers,
She
man.
comes over
Cheers, man.
with the yellow and goes, "No matter what, not everybody makes the same decision. As you can see, when my sister and I arrived here, we were nothing but sisters."
Clearly, one's more attractive than the other, but who?
What?
Clearly, one's more attractive than the other, but who?
There we go.
Actually, when you finally realize, you see they're just as attractive as each other.
Oh, twins. Double suck.
Except one of them decided to go for knowledge. The knowledgeable one gestures into the air, and everybody in yellow disappears.
Whoop.
And with blue, she gestures again. And the blue has now disappeared. The green start tidying up the bodies, and the reds play about in the blood. You see another bright light, and you awaken into your normal lives. Except something's different. Vanessa? All the troubles that you thought you had seem to have been lifted.
Of being a claw machine. Cool. Okay.
You're now humans. You're now just back to being humans.
Oh, what?
All your troubles are back.
Yeah.
And you wake up, just continuing with the normal life. Except you see a letter waiting for you. And this letter says, "What you saw was real. Everything that has happened has happened.
Don't forget the lessons you were taught. And don't forget us.
Oh no, Kitty.
Your, your loyal friends.
Sorry, I
and-
just got mad.
And you see that the back of the letter has the logo from the Greens. As much as you didn't choose them, they were still loyal to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Which means that no matter how bad things get, there will always be somebody looking out for you. Zavira,
Mm-hmm.
you again wake up into your life. And you see two people waiting. They look quite similar. Do you realize that you've seen them before, but you just don't know where? You can't just quite pinpoint it. You do notice, however, that one of them is blind in one of their eyes.
Uh-huh.
They tell you a message of, as much as things can get hard, especially when you're smart, it's okay to be smart. And use it as a strength, use it as a weapon. But don't also forget that being smart doesn't mean you can't also let your hair down once in a while. Red,
Yeah.
you wake up.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Mm-hmm. And you've learned as much as being in the moment is there. Thinking about others is also something that you've now found a newfound appreciation for. You go back to your job as a cook,
Okay.
and you see that
That is my real life job, guys, anyone who's watching.
and you see that one of the members of the staff is getting a really hard time for things. Now, you could throw them under the bus, and if you do, they'll probably get fired. Or you can take the blame for yourself and spare them their job. I'm not going to make you answer that now. I'm going to let you think about that one.
Ooh.
End of campaign.
Wow.
So what did you guys think?
This is a funny campaign.
I'm glad I got stuck.
You're glad you got that was fucking awesome. I do need to
Yeah.
I do need to ask what in the red tent, if I would have, not done what I did, what would the stamp have changed what it looked like?
The stamp would have been golden.
Stamp
You
would have
would
been golden.
Ooh.
You would have stood next to him on the podium
Mhm.
if you chose red.
Oh man. Oh.
But the fact that
You see
it was more the fact of the actions you took changed the outcome of the game.
What would have happened if you got all 4 stamps?
All 4, then you just had a choice of wherever you wanted to go.
Mm.
Oh, but they'd
But
be like, damn.
there wasn't enough time in the day to do that. You probably only had enough time as it maybe at most.
Serious moment happening in D&D.
Yeah.
Yes, Slinky, I
We
completely
would
agree.
have had time to.
What's Slinky saying?
Slinky said serious moment happening in D&D, and it's mad, guys. Honestly, that did
Yeah.
at some points that did get really tense, and then at the end it was really good. It was almost like you were supposed to applaud at the end.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
You can applaud if you want.
I can't. It's too late. I'll wake everyone up with me just randomly
Yeah,
clapping in the middle of the night.
I have the same problem.
But no, that
But
was
you can.
The way you can
Oh,
applaud is
thank you.
all of Bread's followers or anyone watching come and follow me.
yeah. you can do that. That was pretty cool. Fake applause, Slinky says.
Yeah.
Jake, I done all right as the D&D thing.
Nah, dude, that was awesome. That got very interesting at the end. I think that's an interesting thing that you can do with D&D is you can have a sort of message to take away from it at the end, which is
Have you not noticed as well that you could probably look into your actual selves and think that actually relates to something in real life?
yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, thank you for the 5 bits, Xavier. That makes me feel a bit better after basically getting chucked around and called a dick by every single person in the
I would have
game.
sent them to Viper if he had been able to.
You can donate.
You can donate 5 pennies.
5 large pennies, not 5 pennies.
But no, that was very good. That was very interesting. Sandwich was talking me throughout it because